as we start to, kind of round the corner to the end of our conversation, I wanted to ask, is that drive now for being the resource, being the arm, the voice, kind of the helping hand, is that a part of what motivates you now? If that's not primary motivation, like what keeps you motivated in this business after 15 years?
Yes, to answer your question directly, absolutely. I get joy out of earning BORs. I mean, that's my job, and I love to win. I have had a lot of success, and not that it gets old, but you have a certain understanding of how to be successful in this industry after you have X amount of years and experience, and you understand where you fit in this ecosystem in terms of your specialty, in terms of what you're good at, right? So you would expect success year over year, as well as if you work for a company like I do, they expect the same thing, because that is, you're not going to go backwards in this industry. This industry, the more time you spend, the more knowledge you obtain, the more successful you are likely to be. That's generally the formula. What is so much cooler than getting another BOR is watching somebody who listened to me for an hour, a week over a year's time, took what I said, applied it to their business strategy, and got their first win. Man, I was talking about, such and such producer, like, he's got like 80 or 90 people that he calls. It's just a matter of time. He's getting frustrated and burnt out. And then I gave him this key piece of advice that I didn't even know was that important until he called me like 4 months later and told me that he's so busy writing business because of the thing that I told him that, that last time that we talked. That lights up my life to an extent that I can't describe professionally, of course. And personally, you have children. I'm about to have my second kid. So there's no, there's no rhyme or reason that your family shouldn't be, a core motivational factor. But being a mentor and watching you take the advice that you got from your mentor, recycle it, and make it specific to the mentee that is now looking to you for a successful career trajectory is something special. I can't put into words. So absolutely. That's how I stay motivated after 15 plus years here.
I love it, man. And congratulations, on the new one that I know is coming at any second. We could stop this. We could come.
Yeah, I was going to say, I got to go check. I just check and see if I need to get in the car.
Right. So, I want to ask, man, at this point in your life, at this point in your career, what's the dream now? Like, what's the long-term vision for Adam Woodford?
No, absolutely. Agency ownership. I don't see myself retiring because I genuinely enjoy what I do. And obviously you can do this anywhere in the world. I remember sending a response to a client on a Southwest flight on my way to vacation, because you can buy internet now on the plane, or you have Wi-Fi access. Yeah. And I'm a part of the Worldwide Broker Network. So we I can broker deals internationally. That's fun. So if I can, establish myself to a point where I feel comfortable in my career in corporate America, working for a fantastic organization like CBIZ, and to the point where I will retire from corporate America, the next part of my lifelong journey in this industry is having my own insurance agency. But more importantly, a part of that agency will be a school, if you will, an educational arm to attract, educate young folks, old folks, people in the middle about the industry, provide free financial literacy. And I really don't like that term literacy, but financial management skills courses, and make it more accessible so that people who feel like we're just in a rat race and there's no alternative to the careers that have been pushed upon them, and to the go to college, get a job, get married, retire from your job, live off of your retirement income. Chances are, if you have the turn that we had, if you have the realization that we had, and you're that individual looking for the answer, you'll be selling that retirement plan to a company and enjoying the commission dollars. And you'll want to do that again, because again, winning is fun. And I want to share that with as many people as possible. And that would be, in a nutshell, 10 years from now, 15 years from now, 20 years from now. I don't know, but I don't need to, because I think that, again, getting my license, and really actualizing the things that are possible with it has been one of the biggest joys of my life. And I don't really see it ending. I just see it evolving into the next thing.
Absolutely, man. I love the idea of the school. You know, I know
Yeah.
that we're collaborating on a few different things now, and
Yeah. You'll know all about it. We talk all the time. You'll know all
Yeah,
about
yeah.
it. Probably be an investor
That
or
is-
something like that. We'll make it work. And actually, looking forward to collaborating. You know what I mean? I said it before off the top, but it's now a thing. I say it all the time. You know, aggregation for collaboration. Aggregation.
Aggregation. That you coined
Aggregation
it,
for
man.
collaboration.
You
Yeah.
coined it. Aggregation for
Yes.
collaboration.
When
You
we
know,
do things together, we do it better, we do it faster, we do it stronger. And I think that we can really create a completely different life trajectory by, you know, putting this information in communities and groups of people that don't even know that this career opportunity exists.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, you know, what would you tell someone? Final statement.
Sure.
What would you tell someone who is thinking about either joining the industry? Maybe they just joined the industry. They might be having a tough, you know, first year, which might be common in some cases, right? But or maybe they are, you know, maybe they're in a career transition where this is, you know, something that's in front of them, and maybe they're on the fence about, you know, getting in this business or really taking it seriously. What kind of closing words would you have for that person?
I would say never give up. I know it sounds, again, cliche and kind of boring, but you really want to turn on the after boosters when you're having a bad year, you're having a bad time, because out of sight, out of mind has never been truer in the insurance industry. You have to stay present. It is tough. I read so many, well, I listen to a lot of podcasts like yours, but I listen to a lot of books that are motivational. I listen to a lot of sales strategy. So if what I'm doing isn't working, if what you're doing isn't working, you always have the option of trying something different in the same industry with the same license. You don't have to stay in that. There is no wrong move. And you may be good at what you're doing now, but explore the industry and see what opportunities are out there for you to pursue that aren't what you're doing now. And you might actually discover something that you're better at and have more fun at. And so everybody has bad years. Everybody has bad times. I had a bad year, but it was more personal than anything. And I remember thinking about just doing something completely different. And that's when I transitioned away from the carrier world to the TPA market, which then led me to realize, I'm actually good at brokering deals. And then that's when I was like, I'm going to be a broker, and I'm going to be really good at it, because I know exactly how I can take the skills that I've learned over these years in the industry and apply them to something new. It's a completely different job, but it was exciting. I learned a lot, and thankfully it was the right choice. In terms of the success and fun and all the people I'm meeting in the industry. But again, that's what I would say if you're having a tough time. Just don't give up. Start to broaden your mind. Don't stay single tracked at all. To get more licenses. Like I didn't have a bad time to get my PNC license. I just wanted to evolve my skill set. But that might be the answer for someone that has their EB license and they're not having the success that they had planned or hoped to have. Get into the PNC market. You're still in the same industry overall, but you just have another skill set, another knowledge base that a number of people don't, and they have businesses and could use your help. And if you are, in the individual market and having a tough time, Think about becoming a group rep. Think about working for a company. So there's so many different paths you could take in this industry. I'm not going to say there's no such thing as a tough time. Obviously, you have to insulate yourself against bad economic times. And the way to do that is just to diversify your mindset to know that there's always an opportunity for you to do something that is going to make money, and it's in a completely different skill set. So there's a multitude of things that we haven't done, you and I haven't done in this industry, that, you know, that person who's having a tough time may want to think about pursuing. So don't give up, keep your head up, you know, all the motivational stuff that works, man. Therapy, by the way, I rock with it. It took me 36 years to get into therapy, but I love it. And it has absolutely made a big difference. So regardless if you're having a good or bad time, but especially if you don't know what to do and you don't know who to talk to, I think just reflecting on yourself with, you know, a therapy session or several would be a good move as well. So
absolutely, man. That's great advice. Great advice and guidance there. So what if they want to reach out to you? You know, I'm not, you don't have to give out your full math, but if somebody wants to you know, communicate with Adam Woodford, or they're in the DC area, they want to find out about Naya, or shoot, they want to find out about being a benefits broker, or what that's all about. Because once again, when I got into the industry 10 years ago, I didn't even know that existed. You know,
right, exactly. Yeah. Well, networking is key. So you can call me directly. My number is 202-494-9963. As you can text or call me. I'm on LinkedIn. It's really easy to find me. I'm a very, very social person. I'm at the gathering spot in DC almost all the time. Now, obviously, I'm at home waiting on this baby boy, but you can get in touch with me using that cell phone number via text, email. It's adam.woodford@cbiz.com. Please reach out to me. I love having a discussion about this insanely underrated but incredibly great opportunity in the insurance industry. I encourage you to get your license, even if you're unsure about it. It's something that I know Mr. Powell is incredibly passionate about, and I got to step back and say you're doing an incredible job doing what I will do a better job of, which is promote the opportunity that comes with getting your license.
Hey, thank you very much, Adam, man. Hey, I appreciate you. And, you know, all feelings and compliments are mutual. For those who have heard this conversation and understand that this is the industry that creates the foundation and platform and is the aggregation for collaboration, as Mr. Adam Woodford has coined. Maybe you heard something, you know, that did inform you, something that did educate you, something that did inspire you, and something that made you think to yourself, you should get a license. Until the next time, thank you and take care.